Andrew, on the international stage right now, the major event continues in Dubai, and some controversial remarks made by one of the hosts.
Yeah, well, this is sort of brought into the domestic political debate, what's going on there. But first of all, let's look at another aspect of this interesting COP28 summit. The president of the summit, Sultan Al Jaber, said there's no science behind the demands for the phase out of fossil fuels and no science behind the claim that phasing them out will stop global warming. This was a controversial statement by the COP president.
I'm not in any way signing up to any discussion that is alarmist. I am here factual and I respect the science. And there is no science out there or no scenario out there that says that the phase out of fossil fuel is what's going to achieve 1.5.
And obviously the United Arab Emirates, their economy relies on fossil fuel. So I wonder what Chris Bowen will say to him if he gets to meet him. Back home, the coalition is continuing its push for nuclear against the backdrop of this agreement at the COP meeting, where 22 countries, including the US, Canada, France, Japan, the UK, and the host country, the UAE, pledged to triple nuclear generation capacity by 2050 from a base year of 2020. Tanya, Plibersek and Barnaby, Joyce were jousting on this morning.
It is absolutely fantastically expensive.
Right.
And if Barnaby thought it was a good idea, he had 10 years to begin to do it,
that's not
and he
right.
never did.
As in moving out of coal-fired power stations, you've got to go to another form of baseline power.
Well, why didn't you plan for that?
Nuclear is what the rest of the world does.
Why didn't you plan for that? There were, I think,
you don't have to worry about the rhetoric of
9 power stations closed under Barnaby, and they had no plan to replace them. That's the problem. No plan.
Well, here's your plan. Your plan is the power prices going through the roof. So you can't say it's going to be so dear, but we won't remove the prohibitions, because that's saying no, it's not actually.
You were the Deputy Prime Minister, Barnaby. If you wanted to do it, you could have.
All right. Well, the former New South Wales Liberal Energy Minister Matt Keane, who's attending the COP, told Sunday Agenda there is a future for nuclear in Australia, but cautions it's some way off.
Nuclear does have a role to play in our energy mix. The question is, when will the technology be available? Peter Dutton has rightly said that there's interesting technology being developed around small modular nuclear reactors. That technology is a while away. Of course, we should be open to all forms of energy that will deliver cheaper, cleaner and more reliable electricity.